Hi, my name is Nazim, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Perspective Funnel Builder connected with Claude AI and use that connection to create and launch highly converting sales funnels that bring you new leads every day within literally a few minutes. And this is not a hyperbole, it's a new feature inside of Perspective that has become available since this day. And in this video I'm going to show you actually how quickly it works, and I will actually try to create an ideal funnel in just one prompt. That's right. I will connect Perspective to my Claude subscription. I will give it one prompt, and then my goal for this video is that Claude is going to operate from inside Perspective and create me series of pages that is going to be my funnel that is going to, on the first page, show people my offer, then take them through a qualification process, ask them relevant questions, and essentially gather information about them as a lead, and then send them to actually book a sales call with me, and then also build a thank you page. So as you can see, this is a very in-depth funnel that I personally, I've been in this game for 10 years. I've built literally hundreds of funnels. I've charged hundreds of thousands of dollars to do this work, and it would take me in the past maybe a week to build a funnel. In this video, I'm going to try to do it in one prompt and only a couple of minutes. And I'm going to prove to you that it is not hyperbole by recording the entire process live. So without any further ado, let's just dive in. Alright, as you can see, I'm inside of my Perspective account, and if you don't have a Perspective account, I will leave an affiliate link down below where you can get an extended free trial to use Perspective and test ride this AI function yourself. This is my test workspace, and I'm also inside of Claude, which is the AI tool that you're going to use to connect to Perspective. So the goal here is to connect Claude to Perspective in a way that you'll be able to dictate to Claude what funnel to build, and it's literally going to manipulate and use Perspective from inside out to build it for you. This is not an add-on or an integration. These two things basically merge together and become one unite tool. All right, so the first thing is first we're going to connect the two. We're going to come to Claude, click on settings, come to connectors, click on customize, and we're going to be here in the connectors. This is essentially where you can connect different MCPs and tools to your Claude. We're going to click on add custom connector. We're going to put Perspective, and we're going to put essentially a Perspective AI MCP URL. Right, all the links that you'll have to post will be in the description down below. You're going to click on add. It's going to add a Perspective custom connector, and you also want to make sure that you set the permission level to always allow. That's it. Our Claude is now connected to Perspective. The next thing I'm going to do is actually very simple. I'm going to go to chat. I'm going to create a new chat, and I'm going to start building. It's that simple. So I'm using a tool which is called Whisperflow. You can obviously try to type, but I like to dictate. Actually, I think it's possible to dictate natively inside of Claude and Perspective as well, but let's dictate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the record. So let's go. Hi, my name is Nazim. I run a marketing agency. We work with coaching, consulting, and service businesses, and we help them generate high ticket leads. I would like to get more sales appointments for my agency, and I would like to build a VSL funnel that on the first page shows people my VSL. There's only top 10. People can go, and on the VSL first page, VSL page can read the headline, subheadline, a video, which is going to be a VSL video. Then it's enough to put a button right underneath the video. Then I would also like to put 3 case studies and then another call to action button, all on one page. Then the call to action button is going to lead to a series of questions that I also want you to build inside of Perspective. So the first question is going to ask them if they've ran ads in their business before, and it's a simple yes or no question. The question number 2 is going to ask them about their business turnover, and I want you to give them 4 options. The monthly business turnover, or you can call it revenue, monthly business revenue. You can put less than 20,000 as the first option, 20 to 50K, second option, 50K to 100K, third option, 100K plus per month as the fourth option. All of these values are per month. And then the third question is going to be, what's their marketing budget? First option is going to be less than 3K per month. Second is going to be 3 to 6K per month. Third is going to be 6 to 10K per month. And then the fourth one is going to be 10K per month plus. And then I want you to send them to the call to action button URL on the third question is going to send them to my call booking link. I also want you to build a thank you page that is going to thank them for booking a call, and is going to tell them about 3 important details that they need to take care of to prepare for a call. Number one, they'll need to add the event in their calendar. And the best way to do that is just confirm the Google Calendar invite. That's going to be sent out to them by email. Number two is going to be to make sure that they're going to be in a quiet space with a good internet connection. And then number three is going to be to make sure that they have watched a YouTube video that I'm going to link on the thank page below the 3 bullet points. Make sure you create a red call to action button that says watch this video. And I'm going to tell you exactly what video to include in there. So that's going to be my entire funnel. When it comes to copy, I want you to analyze nazimconsulting.com, which is my actual website. And I want you to come up with the best headline, sub-headline. Make sure the headline is good. It's got some numbers, some proof. Sub-headline needs to encourage, short and sweet, encourage people to watch the video. And the case studies you can also pull from my website, nazimconsulting.com. I also want you to create 3 emails that will go out to people after they book a call with me. 1 immediate confirmation email, 2nd email needs to go out 8 hours before the call, and then the 3rd email needs to go out an hour before the call. So please take my instructions and build me a funnel side of Perspective. Call the funnel, quotation marks, Nazim, Perspective, AI, test. That's it. So I've spoken into Claude, and let's see what it builds. 18:20 is the time now, 19th of June. It's thinking. Let's see. It might ask me some follow-up questions that I'll have to specify, probably. It makes sense. It also might ask me to allow that Claude operates from inside of Perspective, which also makes sense. But it says, I'll build this for you. Let me start analyzing your website. I didn't even put my website URL. It knows what my website is. Now it says, let me check your brands allow. Brands is essentially an option that you can do inside of Perspective. If you click on new funnel, for example, it's going to create a brand for you. And the way you create new brands is also AI based, by the way. You can put in your website URL and tell what's the audience that you're looking to target, and it's going to create a profile, right? I already created it for me, and it already has intel inside of Perspective about my website and about who I want to target to. So it's going to analyze that and my website and analyze the website. You see it's already taken the case studies from my website. Let's have a look. True. It's literally done it on its own. I didn't have to post anything, paste anything. It recommends essentially like an orange color, which I'm fine with. I can always change it. It's fine. 2 URLs I need from you. Yeah, I'm fine with this URL. So I'm just going to put, I'm actually not going to type. I'm going to say, yes, I'm fine with the call booking link you provided. And for now, you can just put a placeholder YouTube video. It's fine. And I'm fine also with the branding recommendations you provided me with. That's it. No typing in this video, goddammit. We're only talking to AI. We're living in the future now. It's been 2 minutes. It's already analyzed the website, pulled relevant case studies, has come up with branding, has specified what URLs are going to go in there, and as you can see, it's crafting compelling headlines. If I click on expand, it literally shows you the entire working process. Like, this is crazy, guys, right? It is marvelous, actually. I'm going to allow, it might actually ask you a couple of times to allow some operations, and that's it. Not touching anything. So I'm going to wait, but as soon as it gives me the next prompt, I'll show you the time, and let's see actually how long it took, because I started at 20. I'll keep it real with you guys. All right, so we're done. It's been 8 minutes. Well, if you count from the point when it got all the data, it's really 5 minutes, 6 minutes. And I actually made it. I made a point to my editor to not cut the waiting process, so that you guys actually see that I'm just on Instagram, doom scrolling, waiting for the thing to be over, enjoying, having a good time. But let's have a look actually what Perspective has got from us. As you can see, it's built the whole thing. It's coded exactly the way I want it. The funnel runs exactly as you laid out, and it's also built the email follow-up sequence as well, so I don't have to write it either. Let's have a look. Less talking, more doing. Boom! What do we got here? What do we got? How we generated $40+ million in sales for coaching, consulting, and how we'll book high-ticket appointments for you. I think this headline is going to need some work, and we can actually now switch to Perspective and use the Perspective AI chat to give Perspective essentially feedback to edit the page. Then we got hit play on the short video to see exactly how it became the marketing engine that fills your calendar. Great, I like it. Video is fine. Book your free strategy session is fine. It pulled testimonials from my website. It's pulled all the data from my website. It didn't pull the exact photos, but I can quickly replace that, or I can put it in the AI chat and it will replace it. Let's have a look. Preview. Okay, it's also built out the quiz funnel. As you can see, I just clicked on book a free strategy call and says yes, boom, exactly like how I told it. What's your current monthly revenue? Let's say 20 to 50K. What's your marketing budget? 6 to 10K per month. Boom, full name, Nazim, Agabekov, phone number, book my call. Man, I love this. Look at this. It's already sent me to my call booking platform, and actually I haven't done it on this account, but you can also natively integrate your call booking platform with Perspective as well. So it won't even have to send it to a separate link, but it will open it right inside of it. And when they book, as you can see, it gives them a confirmation that they're booked, tells them the 3 rules for how they need to prepare for a call, and then sends them to YouTube. This is the random YouTube video where it sent them. Never gonna give you up. That's a funny song. That's hilarious, actually. It's very funny on Claude to do that. And that's it. Just think about it for a second. How long it would take you to work with a designer and a funnel tech specialist and an automation specialist to do all of this? Like, I've done this myself, and I know this. If I was doing this by myself with ClickFunnels or Go High Level or whatever have you, it would have taken me at least 2 hours. And I'm very good at it, guys. I'm freaking good at it. Now, for someone who's not as good as me, who has not been an internet marketer for 10 years, it's going to probably take a week or maybe even longer. And the problem is not even the technical complexity. The problem is like how much time you lose that you could have actually been spending on more useful things. With Perspective, you don't have to be worrying about that anymore, because you can literally talk to AI. It sounds futuristic. Stanley Kubrick could have shot a movie about it 40 years ago, but this is the reality. We can literally talk to AI, and it builds us the whole thing, and it took the AI 5.5 minutes to do it. Now, not everything that AI builds is perfect, not at least per my standards. You could argue that you could just run with this and book calls, but I want to do better. So what I'm going to do is click on edit, and I have a few specific things that I want to edit on the sales page. So I'm going to go to AI chat, and we're going to talk to Perspective AI, same way we spoke to it on Claude. So first of all, I want you to improve the headline, the main headline. I want you to take the main case study on my website and turn it into a headline that is persuasive, that makes people feel that it can be their business to get these sorts of results. And then the subheadline actually needs to then tell people to watch the video to discover if we can help them too. So that's that. I want you to make the call to action buttons green, and the little subheadline underneath the first call to action button that says no cost, no pressure, I want you to make it center aligned. And that's it for now. I'm fine, actually. Everything else I like. Let's have a look. Perspective is working. My hands are up here. Let's see what it gives me. We're at 34. Oh, it's asking me a question. What's your main case study? That's fine. Let's say my main case study is Vanessa Simpkins. This is one of the case studies on my website. I need to be specific. I have a lot of amazing case studies on my website. Every case study on my website is literally a 7 or 8 figure business. That's how cool I am, guys, but let's see. So it's working. My hands are up here. I don't have to go into the text and try to rewrite it. I can just explain to AI what I want and it does it. Look, guys, the thing is here, I'm actually kind of worried because this can make marketers obsolete. Not completely, at least. It's already done. I wanted to go on a rant with you, talk about how AI is making marketers obsolete, but it's already done. Now, the thing it did, however, is it changed everything from orange to green. So let me try to fix it. Hey, so I noticed that you changed all the elements from orange to green, but I like the orange branding. I just wanted you to change the color of call to action buttons to green. Can you please do that? So that's it. Again, like another 10-second prompt. That's it. So it's not, this AI is not really making us obsolete, but it's going to put marketers in a position where we'll have to be more and more responsible for general strategy, which is actually a lot harder. So essentially, marketers that are not highly strategic are not used to pulling off advanced, highly profitable marketing strategies. They're going to be obsolete. So these little VAs that are working on building these funnels, they're going to become obsolete, all because of tools like this, right? In this case, Perspective, which is leading the way. That's it. See, we've got the green call to action. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. It's that simple. So what I'm going to do now, and it's also produced the emails. Now look, for Perspective to put the emails in the automation, it can, but it also needs you to add a sender account. So essentially, what Perspective needs is you to add your domain in here and add your sending domain, right? Because Perspective is not going to send this from their domain. You're not going to be sending emails from info@Perspective. It's their domain. If you run nazimconsulting.com, I need to come here and click on senders and add nazimconsulting.com as a sender with an email that I would like to use. And then it'll be able to also take these emails that it's already custom written for us and add them here. I just wanted to point that out. But let's say we publish it, because I want to take this to the next level. So far we've created a design, but let's see actually how it works in real time once we've published it and once leads start coming in. All right, so click publish now. Funnel is live. Let's have a look. This is our funnel, right? If you don't want this pop up, by the way, if you don't want it, all you have to do is come to privacy cookies, no banner, done. Publish again, boom. You're not gonna have the cookies there anymore. It's that simple. Book a free strategy session. Yes, boom, boom. All right. Let me put Tim Shalom +1. Let's make it a US lead. We're going to come to my tidycal. And then let's say I would fill out the tidycal. And then it's going to show me the you are booked. Here's how to prepare for your call. What you can also do is not send people to a tidycal link. What you can do is actually just get the opt-ins and then call people yourself manually. Let's actually see if we can make this change. Hey, so I decided not to send people to a Calendly page or to my call booking page. I want you to capture people's contact details, such as their full name, their email, and all the answers they provided. And I want you to just store them as a lead. And then I want you to send them to a thank you page. But now the thank you page needs to thank them for filling out the application and tell them that we're going to call them ourselves in the next 24 hours. Can you please do that? All right, let's see. I would like to change my funnel, which changes my entire strategy. Let's see how quickly I can pull it off technically. Okay, it's already updated it. I don't know if it's legit, but let's see. This sounds crazy even to me that it's done it so quick. Let's try it. It still does. Let's give it another prompt. Look, when I finish the last question and click on book my call, so when I actually go to the last step, when I put my full name and phone number and click on book my call, it still sends me to my call booking software in a new tab. I don't want that. So stop doing that. Simply save the lead info and simply send them to the thank you page. Can you do that? All right, that's it. Let's do that. Boom. Okay, done again. Literally less than 10 seconds. Done again. By the way, if I wanted to do this personally, God forbid I don't know how to do it manually and I have a VA, I would have to wait for the next day until the VA wakes up, text them, wait until they text me back. They probably didn't understand something quite well, and I have to explain to them, maybe get on a call to explain everything again. Like lo and behold, I spent two days to try to make this change, and now I can do it in 10 seconds. But let's see if it works. Jordan Cage. Because it might be that it doesn't work. Oh, it works. Boom. So, great. Let's publish this change. Publish change. And let's go through this again. Tim Chalamet. Probably butchered his name. You know, the actor. Book my call. You're booked. Thanks for filling out your application. We're going to call you within the next 24 hours. Great. And here's another amazing feature of Perspective. It's got an inbuilt CRM. So everyone who fills out the form comes in here. And if I click on it, I literally have all of their answers here, including their phone number. And you can also add their email. And what I love about Perspective is it's truly an all-in-one platform. And you can even, if I go to inbox, you can even connect your WhatsApp number to nurture contacts through WhatsApp. But let's say I have been running ads to my funnel and I am curious what I can improve, right? Let's say this funnel is performing lackluster. What I can do is I can come here. I've already done the homework. I can export my ads performance that I've been driving to this funnel specifically. Let's say this is the campaign. And I'm going to tell Claude to analyze the results and tell me what I need to improve. Hey, can you please analyze these ads results, specifically the campaign that is called VSL-CR-cold-30-01-26. I want you to analyze the performance of that VSL campaign that is booking us calls, and that's the funnel I am using for Nazim Perspective AI test. I want you to analyze the outcomes of that campaign. Our goal is to book as many calls as possible at a cheapest cost. And I want you to analyze it and tell me, based also on what you know about all the funnel steps in my Nazim Perspective AI test funnel, what is it that I need to improve so that my ad results go up. This is not just funnel building anymore. This is your direct response marketer in your back pocket. All right, as you can see, it's hashed through the CSV data, and it's actually come up with quite nice metrics, and the overall account performance, which is £130 per call, which is fantastic results. We spent £18,000, generated 141 registrations, right? And it's gone through everything, and some of the advice it gave is very, very stellar. So the first thing I'd like to flag is, never mind the some of the advice it gave me. It basically says the tidy cal booking, you had it first and then you removed it, but I did it just to show you guys how easily you can add steps in the funnel. But some of the advice that really stuck out to me was this one, that it basically flagged that the biggest lever we can improve upon is the view to registration rate, right? So which is basically the first page, and because it says that your click-through rate on the ad is good and your click to landing page view is 73%, which is also good, right? So the money is made or lost between the landing page on the VSL and submitting the form. So basically this process, them clicking and then going to submit the form. And this is exactly the sort of feedback I'm going to ask now from Perspective to help me improve. And then among some other advice it gave me, what I also liked is it said the cold campaign, the real job is to feed the remarketing, because it says in the cold campaign, I'm paying more than in the remarketing campaign. So the cheapest path to more calls is not squeezing or optimizing the cold. It's keeping cold running to fill the retargeting pool and then scaling the remarketing. I think it's fantastic advice. So, and this whole thing, it took Claude another maybe 4 minutes Just imagine that in 4 minutes, you have 6 beautiful ideas. And I'm gonna run, let's say with the second one, and I'm gonna do the following. I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna post it on quotation marks and say this. I spoke to Claude and this is the recommendation that it gave me. I think we need to improve the landing page, the first page in the funnel, so that more people are clicking on the call to action button. And then we need to improve the survey questions so that more people are actually finishing them to submit an application with us. How can you help me improve the process? Let's see. Boom. So we're literally using AI we're playing the AI tools off of each other. I've been at it for maybe, I don't know, like 25 minutes, guys. But this is something that you would have to go and study for literally months and years to get good. Now you have AI literally using the hive brain to recommend you everything. So let's see what it's done. Perfect. I can see the current funnel structure. Move the first CTA higher. Improvements. Do all of them. I just want to show you, obviously normally I would take the time to read through all of its suggestions, but I just want to show you how quick AI is to point out as many improvement points as possible and then to implement them super fast. So let's see. And by the way, don't forget, remember that if you don't like something, you can always revert back to the old version, which is also a very nice thing with AI. It stores everything internally. Because back in the day when we were working with a funnel editor, God forbid we didn't save something, all the work would be lost. All right, so let's see what it's done. So I think the theory that it has is it prompts people it motivates people to watch the 3-minute video below. So that line is basically supposed to encourage people to watch the video because the video is only 3 minutes, and it's also added some extra trust factors, trusted by 47 coaches who scaled to 100K months, right? So what it's doing is it's saying, hey, other coaches have tried it, and the video, like the whole description, is also only 3 minutes. I think it's also pushed the call to action button higher. Let's see what changed for the quiz. All right, actually we have the whole list of things that it's changed. It's added 2 subheadlines, and the changes it's done on the quiz section are very subtle but very effective. What it's done is it's changed question to quick qualifier. Again, seems quick, and I think qualifier just puts people more in kind of like this headspace that they're being qualified, which is great. Then it's changed small bits of copy. It's changed this copy here on this page. It says almost there. Where should we send your call details? That's cool. That's a nice touch. But yeah, I think actually this is great because the AI hasn't done that many changes, because a lot of times AI can go wild and then you don't even know which change specifically has brought the improvement. But in this case, it's made some changes, very few, so it's going to be very easy to track them. And you push this change live, you run ads for 2 more days, 3 more days, you see if the metrics improve. If they don't, you do another round of changes. And that's it for this video, guys. As you can see, I showed you how to launch your entire funnel in 1 prompt in 5 minutes. And then I also showed you how you can, with audio-based prompts, keep making tweaks to your funnel, and you don't have to hire a VA or even get your hands dirty. You can just use AI, leverage AI for AI to get their hands dirty, and you don't even have to type anymore. You can just talk to it through audio. It's that simple, using your phone or using your computer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a link that is going to be a trial link to try Perspective MCP, which is essentially a pioneering AI solution in the funnel building space. And remember, if you get it to work, one of the biggest benefits is that it's not just a funnel builder. Perspective is not just a funnel builder. It's a truly all-in-one solution where you can communicate with your contacts, book them in, use it as a sales CRM, build the funnels, and now even use it to generate copy and generate design too. So I'm gonna pin it down in the comments and in the description of this video. Check it out. Let me know how you like it, and I'll see you in the next videos.